and welcome to another Japanese Daily where we take time out of your day, but not just 5 minutes, but maybe 10, maybe 15, depending on what we need to teach you something important. And today we're going to be doing a self-introduction sent in by one of the Japanese from Zero members. He does not know me, I do not know him. He submits it, and then we analyze every sentence to look for mistakes, improvements, and things that he did well so that we all learn together something cool in Japanese. Let's do it. This is from Metalheadthunder. I've split his self-introduction, which is only a minute. I've split it up into about 8 different parts, and we're going to analyze each part. Here we go.
Konbanwa, yes, Japan. Hajimemashite. Toreba tomoshimasu.
All right, let's listen to that again. It's a very standard open introduction. It's hajimemashite, right? Nice to meet you. Toreba tomoshimasu. I think he said something after that. I don't remember. Let's listen one more time.
Konbanwa, yes, Japan. Hajimemashite. Toreba tomoshimasu.
So he is using the tomoshimasu, which I like a lot because it's very polite. Toreba tomoshimasu is much better than watashi no namae wa Toreba desu, which we have discussed before. The only people that do this are 5-year-olds and people that are studying Japanese. People do not say watashi no namae wa. They do not. They just do not. They say 2 ways. They say name tomoshimasu and name desu. But I have one question, and that's, are you asking a question here, Trevor? Do you not know your name? Listen again. Let's listen again.
Konbanwa, yes, Japan. Hajimemashite.
Question? Hajimemashite? Is it nice to meet you? Am I called Trevor? It just sounds like a question and I'm just making fun of you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it too much. Let's move on to the next section.
America no Oregon jin de 25 歳desu.
All right, I like what you've done here. There's one thing that I don't like and one thing that I really do like. Let's listen to it one more time. I'm going to hit play this time and we'll listen to it.
America no Oregon jin de 25 歳desu.
So let's talk about what I like about this. So what you're saying is, America no Oregon jin de. Jin I don't like. It's not bad. I mean, I know what you're trying to say. You're saying I'm like an Oregonian, like we're just making up, like even Oregonian's not a real word, and Oregonjin not really a real word because you're actually an Americajin. But I do like that you've put the de here, because what you're doing is when you just have a de at the end of a statement, basically you're saying Americajin no or America no Oregonjin desu, but you're cutting it short to say de, and you're saying a continuation thing. I am an Oregonian and 25 歳です, and I'm 25 years old. I love how you do that. That's the sentence connector de. Now, a better way to say what you said is this right here. It's アメリカのオレゴン州に住んでいて. Right? Now, this orange part right here, 住んでいて, is the equivalent of what that de did. When you have a verb in its te form, or what we call the command form, it's continuing. It's like saying and. So you're saying, アメリカのオレゴン州, which means state, オレゴン州に住んでいて, I live in Oregon State and 25歳です would be a much more cleaner example, because Japanese people might not know the states, and when they hear Oregon jin, they're going to assume it's some sort of country. So they might think you're like Orlando, or Oranda-jin or something like that. It's because that's be the closest country that they can come up with. Just a guess. Maybe they'll get it if they know Seattle and Oregon. And wait, is Seattle and Washington? Never mind. Wait, what's Oregon? Where's Oregon? I don't even know. I'm a horrible American. It's a state? All right, let's move on. All right.
1ヶ月日本語を勉強しています.
Whoa, hang on, let me just stop right there. 1ヶ月? Just 1 month? You've been studying Japanese for 1 month and you got this level of an introduction? Good job, Metalheadthunder. Let's back that up and hear the whole thing.
1ヶ月日本語を勉強しています. ドイツも学んでいます.
All right, let's look at the first part. 1ヶ月日本語を勉強しています. I think that's what he said. It wasn't 2ヶ月, it was 1ヶ月, right?
1ヶ月日本語を勉強しています.
Wow, still impressed.
ドイツも学んでいます.
So, 1ヶ月日本語を勉強しています. perfect sentence. So 1ヶ月 is the months counter, the counter of months that have gone by. 1ヶ月, 1 month, 2ヶ月, 2 months, 3ヶ月, and so on. That's great. 日本語を Japanese 勉強しています. ています form is ongoing present tense form. He is studying Japanese. He's been studying Japanese for 1 month. Very good. And then after that he says something that's wrong, and I've kind of highlighted it right here. He's got ドイツ語も学んでいます, which is nothing. I'm not sure what that is. Let's look at what it should have been. It should have been 話せます. I can speak. So he's trying to say ドイツ語も話せます. I can also speak German. But I did want to take a shot. I wanted to see what could he have possibly meant. He might have meant this. はなんでいます? Why are there teeth? And he's using います as like a person, like a living thing, instead of あります. He could have said like, why do I have teeth? はなんでありますか? Like a question. But here he's like, maybe there's teeth people in front of him? はなんでいます? Don't know why there are teeth people there. So again, this is what you should have said. 話せます, okay? All right, let's move on. I thought I was going to move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Right in. 結婚をします.
Again, sounds like a question. I mean, maybe you're still debating if you're going to get married or not. But, 来年結婚をします. He uses O there. But, you can drop the O. You can actually say 来年結婚します. But I want you to have a little bit more conviction when you say it. Because your wife-to-be will not be happy if you're like, 来年結婚します. Maybe? Not sure.
メタルが大好き聞きます.
Okay, this is an excellent mistake to make, and it's a great newbie thing to say. Let's listen to it one more time.
メタルが大好き聞きます.
メタルが大好き聞きます. Let's look at this. メタルが大好き聞きます. Right? I like listen metal. He's trying to say I like to listen to metal a lot. But you cannot just put 大好き in front of a verb to say that you like something. This is completely wrong. You could say, using the grammar that you just said earlier, メタルが大好きで I like metal a lot, and よく聞きます I listen to it often, or いつも聞きます I always listen. Okay? But here's the right way to say I like doing a verb. Here it is right here. It's メタルを聞くのが大好きです. Like to listen. We have taken 聞く, the verb to listen, and we've turned it into a verb phrase or a noun phrase. Or what do they call that? Nominalizing the verb, I believe, is the official term for that. But basically, you've turned it into listening instead of to listen. So 聞くのが, and what about it? Well, you like it. 大好きです. There's another way to do this. のが is kind of a spoken way of doing it, but there's a more written way to do it. But you can also say it in speaking. It's メタルを聞くこと. Also, 聞くこと also just means listening. メタルを聞くことが大好きです. All right, here's another excellent learning moment.
Baby Metal Toka, Dima Borgir Toka, Metallica Toka, Dragon Force, wa tatoemasu, tatoi desu.
Now this 例えます, he's giving examples, right? He's giving examples of the bands that he likes. So he's saying band A, band B, band C, band D are examples. He almost pulls it off by saying 例えです after his 例えます. Let's listen one more time. And by the way, Baby Metal, yeah, for the win. Everyone go right now, pause the video, not on the live stream because you'll miss it, but pause the video on YouTube or on English Japan. Go to youtube.com and look up Baby Metal. Great girl, Japanese crazy band. All right, let's listen again.
Baby Metal Toka, Dima Borgir Toka, Metallica Toka, Dragon Force, wa tatoemasu, tatoi desu.
Okay, let's talk about the good points of what he did here. He used Toka. Toka is an excellent way to say and. There's many ways to say and. You've got to in the middle or toka in the middle. Let's just talk about those two. To is when you're saying an exact list of things. What did you buy? I bought carrots, to, peaches, to, apples. Those are the only three things that I bought. But if I switch that with toka, now it's a representation list. It's just a list of some of the things that I bought. What did you buy? Well, apples toka. Things like apples, carrots toka, peaches toka, right? I'm just using English there so you don't have to overload with the Japanese words. So that's what he's doing. He's not giving every band that he likes, he's giving a representation of the bands he like. And we do this is the way we do it in English, okay? We don't have a word really for it in English beyond like. We're like bands like Metallica and like and like and like. But without doing that in English, we can do it just with intonation. We can say, Metallica and baby metal, and see, if we act like we're thinking, it shows that it's not the full list. If you're gonna give the full list in English, we would say, I like Metallica and baby metal and Peach Fuzz. I just made that band name up, but I'm sure it exists. Everyone go to peachfuzz.com. No, don't do that. All right, so let's look at the problem. He ends it with tatoemasu, okay? And the problem with that is what he's trying to say is blah, 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 blah are examples. But you can't do that in Japanese. It's not natural to do it that way. It's better to start with this phrase right here, tatoeba. So, tatoeba, example. So, what bands do you like? Oh, tatoeba, well, for example, tatoeba. Okay? Then you can say your bands toka, toka, toka. All right? All right, let's look at the next section.
7匹の蛇と2匹のヤモリと2匹猫を飼っています。
Very excellent. There's one problem in here and one really excellent thing. I like how you're telling all the animals that you're raising, but I like more than anything that you use the verb raising, right? Because a lot of people might say, I have a cat or I have a dog with arimasu. But it's actually more natural in Japanese to say katteimasu. It's the verb kau, which sounds like buying, and it's used exactly similar to buying, but it is to raise. And they in Japan say, I'm raising a dog, okay? So let's go back and listen one more time.
7匹の蛇と2匹のヤモリ
Perfect.
と2匹猫を飼っています。
All right, perfect. So he says, 7匹の蛇, and wow, 7 snakes? I only got 1. It's crazy. 7 snakes. 7匹の猫. I mean, heavy. All right. And then he says, 2匹のyamori. Yamori is like a gecko. But notice between each of the numbers and the animals, he had a no. But the last one, he says, 2匹猫. Can't do that. You must have no when you start with a number because the number is modifying the cat, right? It's 2 cats. Okay? So it's 2匹の猫. All right? But you can do this without a no, but you have to reverse it. You could have said, 猫2匹飼っています. Cats, 2 of them I'm raising. 猫2匹 means 2 cats. And 2匹の猫 means 2 cats. You have to choose either one, but if you have the number first, you must have no after the number. All right, and I believe this is a good section here.
見せます。これはレモンと申します。山菜です。
Wow, and I put nope just because I'm just joking. I really like snakes. I think they're really cute. But this is his snake, Lemon, and he says, レモンと申します, which is okay. I mean, it's okay. You say he's called Lemon. Probably if you're talking with friends, you just say, レモンです. Kind of lengthen it. Be cute. これはレモンです. This is lemon. It's not. You're not saying this is a lemon. You're saying this is lemon, and it's fine that way. And here we are for the final message.
So, よろしくお願いします。ありがとう。またね。
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu to you too, and I hope to see you again next time. And after a month, if you've mastered this level, I'm very impressed. If you would like to submit your Jiko Shokai, which means self-introduction, you can go to yesjapan.com/upload and upload your video there. If you have submitted in the past, remember, I haven't done it for a year, so I'm not going to use your old introduction. I'm sure you're much, much better with this, so please submit it and I will get to it on one of our Friday streams. And if you'd like to learn more Japanese, please check out Japanese from Zero, the almost always best-selling book on Amazon USA, UK, and even Germany sometimes. #1. Check it out. It's an excellent book. Or just take the online course for free with the exact same materials. See you next time. Bye-bye.